Go. From University Park, welcome to Nittany Talk. I'm your host, Jake McGlinchey, and tonight we have a super fun lineup for you all. I'm super excited to be hosting Nittany Talk. I think that this is a really special show, especially because of how it pulls in all sorts of comm majors. I mean, hey, even all 4 media studies majors are interested. Tonight, we'll hit the court in an interview with Penn State tennis player Jordina Cegarra. Afterwards, we'll take a look back on this Valentine's Day weekend, where Lauren and Katie took to the ever-wise streets of State College, seeking advice on matters of the heart. In this edition of Weekday Update, Samantha and Audrey will catch us up on all sorts of national and local news. Of course, we won't be slapping our host this week, but hey, next time Rhett's on. This week's skit will give us a look into the cheerful, relaxing land of the Pollock Testing Center. But before all of that, let's take it over to our wonderful musical guest performing Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Ladies and gentlemen, Maddie Grimm.
Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say when they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. You know. Now here I go again, I see the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to feel? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had, oh, and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. rain washes you clean, you know. You know. You will know. Oh, you know.
Wow, what a great performance from Maddie Grimm. Honestly, kind of makes me want to grab a bottle of ocean spray. But hey, tonight we're here with Jordina Cegarra from the Penn State women's tennis team. So, Jordina, first of all, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And so I just wanted to learn more about your experience on the Penn State tennis team. So my first question for you is, really, when did you first learn tennis? What was your first exposure to it?
Well, I started playing tennis when I was 4. I was introduced by my dad. My family has always been a big fan of tennis, so I guess I just grew up in a household where like playing tennis was the normal thing to do.
Of course. Did you have any siblings or anyone else in your family that played tennis?
I do not. My brother's younger than I am, and he played soccer, but both my dad and my aunt played tennis.
Nice. So you're from Spain, I understand?
Yes.
Excellent. Barcelona?
Yes.
Beautiful city. And I wanted to ask you, I kind of wanted to get your input on what the culture of tennis was like compared between Spain and here in the States, like just the differences between the popularity and really, just the culture surrounding tennis.
Spain is really popular when it comes to tennis. I think it's a pretty small country, but it's also really competitive. But it's similar to the States. I feel like, yes, here it is a bigger country. You have a lot of opportunities to come to college. There's a lot of like academies that you can go to here that they can help you like get recruited. But in general, I would say like both countries are pretty competitive.
Of course. And speaking of opportunities come here, how come, what's your reason behind really shipping out to, central Pennsylvania and coming to play tennis for Penn State?
Well, when I was getting recruited, I went to a couple of schools, and as soon as I put my foot at Penn State, I was like, this is definitely going to be my home. The coaching staff was super welcoming. I think the cold weather was not maybe the greatest decision I've made considering I'm from Spain, but I just think the culture from the school really made me want to come here.
Of course. The school culture just it sold me as well. I think it's really special. So you mentioned the team and the coaching. So both for myself and the audience, how does the tennis team work? What is the structure of it? How often do you practice? What are matches like?
We practice whenever we're in season. We usually practice from Tuesday to Sunday. Currently, we're in season right now, so we usually practice Tuesday to Friday, and then we either travel or play home matches. We usually do like 2 hours of tennis a day, and then we do 1 hour of conditioning, and then we usually play like on the weekends or Fridays. Usually, match days are usually super exciting. You never know when you're entering the facility and when you're leaving.
Nice. And then I kind of wanted to ask you just about your teammates. How is the community of your tennis team and your teammates? Because I know it's a far smaller team than many other teams here. It's only 10 players, I believe. So what's the community like with that?
We're all friends. I think it's like a pretty small team, but it's also a pretty small family. I think we all get along really well. We try to hang out outside of the court because that also makes it really easy for the dynamic of the team. But yeah, I would just say we're all really close as teammates and friends.
That's great to hear. And then I also found that over half of your teammates are also international students.
Yeah.
Would you say that has any impact or influence on this team environment? And is it like, I would think it's pretty cool to be exposed to so many people from all over the world.
Yeah, I think it's super cool that we have like half of our team is kind of international. I think we're all exposed to other cultures, and it gives us a chance to learn a lot about how people do it back in their home countries. So I think it's also really positive that we have so many different like perspectives for the team.
Yeah. And then another question I have is I want to ask you, Do you have any plans for tennis and continue your tennis career after you graduate?
Yes, I do. Actually, I've been playing tournaments when I go back home over break. I think that deep inside of me, I owe it to that little girl that always dreamed of playing tennis. I think college was for me to get a chance of like, you never know what's going to happen, like injuries or the future, like you never know. So I guess I just wanted to come to college, get my degree, play some tennis, be surrounded by great coaching staff and good teammates. And then once I'm done, when I graduate, I'd probably try go pro and see what happens.
Excellent. Speaking of tournaments, so I want to ask you, who would you say your favorite player is? Favorite to watch just in tournament play?
Currently, I would say I really enjoy watching Madison Keys.
Nice.
From the past, I would say like Roger Federer, probably.
Yeah. And then I want to ask you as well, have you been to any sort of tournaments, any major tennis tournaments in the past?
Yes, actually, besides the one that there's in Barcelona, there's an ATP tournament. Last year, we were really thankful to our coaches because they actually took us to Indian Wells when we were on spring break in California. And that was like such a cool experience because we got to see so many pro players walking around. Like there were like literally normal people walking right next to us.
Yeah, that's a pretty major tournament if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's like Masters 1000.
Wow. And then that actually reminds me, do you have a favorite type of court to play on? And I guess how come?
Ooh, since I'm Spanish, I would have to say clay court, but I am a really big fan of hard court.
Yeah.
That's also one of the reasons why I came to the States, because they only mainly play in hard court.
Yeah. And then I've never really gotten to play. I've only played on hard court. I'm not good. But what is playing on, what's like the difference between playing on grass and clay courts? Have you been exposed to all different types of courts?
Yeah, I've been exposed to all of them now. I would say clay court, everything is a little bit slower. The ball's more bouncier, so it's a little bit harder to like control. You have to measure like your body with the racket and stuff. But I would say hard court definitely isn't the fastest. Grass is basically impossible to play. It's like the ball barely bounces. But I think for like beginners, I think hard court could be like the easiest one to do.
Nice. And then to wrap things up, I wanted to give you a couple rapid fire questions. So doubles or singles?
Doubles.
Nice. How would you describe your season so far in one sentence?
It's actually going really, really good.
Awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. And lastly, what's your most special experience playing tennis?
Oh, I think the fact that I got to play with Daria Kasatkina. She's like a top 10 WTA, so I think that was great.
Wow, that's actually really interesting. I'm going to ask you about that later. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Jordina.
Thanks for having me.
Now, let's turn it over to Katie and Lauren and the people of State College to get at some advice on love.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Lauren.
And we're going to be asking people
all about love.
Hi, I'm here with...
Hi, my name's Irvish.
Irvish, what is your favorite part about Valentine's Day and why?
I'd say my favorite part about Valentine's Day is that it's on a Friday this year, so you get to go out and enjoy people. And, you know, if you don't have a date, go out to the bars, get drunk. That's about it.
Any love advice for the viewers?
No. Love is just a figment of your imagination. It doesn't exist.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Yeah.
Since Valentine's Day is around the corner, do you have any advice for any lovers out there?
Love.
Do you have any Valentine's Day plans? We're going on a date together because we're the only single ones left in the friend group.
We are.
Any love advice to the viewers?
Ooh. I would say follow your heart and be yourself. Hi, I'm here with
Alex.
Hunter.
What is you guys' favorite part about Valentine's Day?
Honestly, well, I'm single, so at the moment, but set me up. Breaking the fourth wall. Best part about Valentine's Day, probably the chocolates and candies.
Valid.
Yeah, probably chocolate and candies too.
Okay, we're on to get the next. Give me your love advice.
Find someone that doesn't bore you.
Meet your boyfriend on Tinder like I did.
I have no love advice.
Hi, I'm here with
Lauren,
Cammy.
Sam.
What is you guys' perfect Valentine's Day scenario?
Maybe just like get flowers and hang out
I
with
was just
somebody.
gonna say that.
I don't know.
Just some flowers, that's all.
Would love flowers and chocolate.
That's all.
That's
all. That's all we need. That is all we need. Name your top 3 red flags.
Like, should we go one by one or 3 each?
Whatever
Let's
you
do one
can think
each.
of.
Let's do one
Whatever you
each.
can think of.
A party girl. Man on her phone. The inability to hold like consistent, normal communication.
Dang.
So, you guys have Valentine's?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
I do have a Valentine, yeah.
You have a Valentine,
I do
right?
have a
Isn't your Valentine like birthday?
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The biggest setup! Oh my god! The biggest.
L is for the way you look.
And me. Oh, is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even, we don't know the love. Well, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. As single girls, we're looking for our Valentines out there. You know, remember, yeah, I'm Lauren. If you want to hit me up.
And I'm Katie.
You know.
And thank you for tonight. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Welcome back to Weekday Update. I'm Audrey Keller.
And I'm Samantha Pa.
President's Day was Monday. Sorry, you don't care. We didn't get off for it. Spring break is just around the corner. Many people have exciting plans like seeing friends they haven't in a while, or traveling, or going to the beach. I, on the other hand, and this is true, will be playing bingo with my mother. So one of us is certainly going to have a better time off.
Yeah, I'll be in Florida, so. Sabrina Carpenter and Barry Keegan are officially done after Sabrina confirmed the split in her new music video for Please, Please, Please featuring Dolly Parton, proving that ugly guys cannot, in fact, get pretty women. Please, 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 just stick to being a supporting character, Barry.
Pope Francis has been hospitalized due to a respiratory infection, leading to the Vatican to cancel his weekend events. Doctors say he needs rest, but some believe he just wanted an excuse to skip Sunday Mass for once. I think he might even be trying to launch as a sort of soft launch as a Creaster Catholic.
The USA hockey team played the Canadian team at the Four Nations Face-Off this past weekend. In the first 9 seconds of the game, 3 fights broke out between players of the opposing teams. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if I was Canadian, I would want to beat us up too. Like, seriously, we had the nerve to boo them during their national anthem when our own president hung his mugshot outside of the Oval Office.
Elon Musk and his Doge team have gained access to sensitive social security data. That's right, this guy has all our social security numbers. I say we let him come to campus and walk around a little bit to let the extreme wind and ice combo we've been dealing with take him out. He may look like a Cybertruck, but I'd bet he weighs as much as a little girl. He'd go flying, hopefully not unlike SpaceX's latest Starship test flight.
Yeah, it's been a really bad week to have bangs. It's been recently rumored that Canada could become the United States' 51st state. Politics this, tariffs that, I don't care. I personally think it would be a great investment for the Tinder profiles of America. I mean, look at what they've given us so far. Jay Biebs, Shawn Mendes, Drake. Oh, on second thought, maybe we don't take Canada. They not like us. Well, that's all the time we've got on the desk tonight. I'm Samantha Pa.
And I'm Audrey Keller.
Have a great night, Penn State.
Are you sure you're ready? I did 20 years in the LAX airport as a TSA agent. I'm born ready. First in line, please step up. ID and boarding pass, please.
Yeah, I have my ID.
Mm-hmm. Is this a government-sanctioned form of identification?
Yeah, it's sanctioned by Penn State.
I'm gonna need a passport or a license. Thank you.
Here.
What year were you born?
It says 1984.
Shoes, coat, right here, Charles.
All right.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Great. What was that? Give me that. Oh, you're trying to get tricky with me, huh, Charles? Well, two can play at that game. Turn around. Thank you, sir. Looks like I'm gonna have to pat you down.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, hey, we got somebody in the pre-check line. Charles, don't you dare go running away. Don't you even think about it.
Not going to.
Hey, sweetie, can I see some identification?
Well, I actually forgot it, but will this work?
This is an El Jefe's punch card. Yes, this works. Only one more punch until a free queso. Congrats.
Also, is it okay if I use these AirPods instead of wired headphones?
Of course! Your pre-check. That's Pollock Testing Center royalty. Now go ace that exam, girl. Now back to you, troublemaker. Are these non-wired headphones?
They're AirPods.
These, you are not regulated to fly with these.
Fly? I'm taking a Spanish midterm.
You know what I mean.
Can I have my shoes now?
What's the magic word?
Please.
En Espanol.
Oh, God. Como se dice, please?
Good luck on this one, kid.
Racayas.
All right, next one. Keep it moving, people. How's it going? Yeah, everything's moving pretty well.
So, I've received a complaint about you. Patting down a minor?
Is that not normal here?
You better never go to cell block 1.
Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for you tonight. On behalf of all our crew and talent, we thank you so much for joining us this evening on this week's episode of Nittany Talk. We will see you all again in 2 weeks, but this weekend, be sure to go and dance your heart out at Thon. Well, have a good night, Penn State.